Hello students and welcome to Smart Kids Tutorials. In this video, we'll be solving the SSC final exam model paper for 24-25. You'll be having a prelims tomorrow. And so let's solve this. It's for Maths Level 1 for 80 marks. Time is 3 hours. Quickly, let's go through the instructions. This question paper consists of 42 questions. All questions are compulsory. This question paper is divided into 4 sections A, B, C and D. In section A, question numbers 1 to 16 are multiple choice questions and question numbers 17 to 20 are very short answer type questions of 1 mark each. In section B, question numbers 21 to 29 are short answer type questions carrying 2 marks each. Section C contains question numbers 30 to 39 which are also short answer type questions carrying 3 marks each. In section D, question numbers 40 to 42 are long answer questions carrying 4 marks each. There is no overall choice. However, an internal choice has been provided in 2 questions of 2 marks each in section B and 2 questions of 3 marks each in section C. In questions on construction, the drawing should be clear and exactly as per given measurements. The construction lines and arcs should also be maintained. Graph page is provided on the answer booklet. Logarithm and anti-logarithm tables are printed on the last page of the question paper. Use of calculators is not permitted. So kindly go through the instructions before you start answering a paper. Look if you've got all the questions, all the papers that are mentioned in these instructions. Make sure you've got section A, B, C and D. Also make sure you've got a graph page, especially if you have a graph question. So look out for the graph question, which most probably should be in section D. Look out for the log and anti-log tables, because without which you will not be able to solve any logarithm questions. Okay, no calculators are permitted. So make sure if you have a smartwatches and all, remove them and keep it away to avoid any problems once you start answering. Okay, so let's begin with section A, which is for 1 mark, and we are told that most of it is MCQ and a small part is where you have to solve an answer. So question 1 says select, we'll read the question first. Select correct and write the correct alternative from those given below each statement from question 1 to 16. First question, the quadratic polynomial in X whose zeros are -7 and 4 is one of these. So let's have a look. It's talking about quadratic polynomial in N and we are given the zeros which is -7 and -4. -7 and 4, positive 4, right? The first one. So our quadratic equation will be something, if it is zeros are -7, that means x equal to -7 and we have getting x equal to 4. That means this will be x minus 7 equal to 0 and x plus 7 equal to 0 and x minus 4 equal to 0. In other words, we'll get our equation when we multiply this to x plus 7 into x minus 4 equal to 0. And x into x square, then 7x minus 4x, so that will give us plus 3x. 7 into minus 4 will give us minus 28. So we get x square plus 3x minus 28 equal to 0. So let's have a look which choice or which option is the correct one. We've got x square plus 3x minus 28, which means A is the correct choice. Let's move on to the second question. Second question, if one of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial k minus 1 into x square plus kx plus 1 is -3, then the value of k is one of these. Okay, I'll write down this quadratic polynomial first. So we are given, and we'll take it as f of x because it is in x. Let f of x equal to k minus 1 x square plus kx plus 1. Okay. And if we have taken x, so if we are told that one of the zeros is -3, which means we can take x equal to -3. If we do that, then that means we get f of -3 we can take, and wherever there is x, we can substitute it with -3. So k minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus k into minus 3 plus 1. That will give us k minus 1 into 9, and this will become minus 3k plus 1. So f of minus 3, this is 0, right? So this would be 0. 9 into k is 9k minus 9 minus 3k plus 1. 9k minus 3k becomes 6k. I'll leave that 6k there itself. And minus 9 plus 1 gives us minus 8, and then I'll take on the other side. So I'm just change the sides. K equal to 8 upon 6. So 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. Now if you're confused over here what I did over here, because this was 0. So this additional step, for those who did not understand this step, this would become 0 equal to, over here, this would become 0 equal to 6k minus 8. So all I've done is taken that minus 8 on the other side, and it would have become something like this. So instead of writing this way, all I've done is written it this way. Okay. So I made sure that the one that you have to find out, okay, k, comes on the left hand side. You can leave it this side also, no problem. Then you will get it this way, 8 upon 6. So the 2 4 is 8, comes to the same. So we get k equal to 4 by 3. See which option is correct over here. That would be D. So D is the correct option over here. Moving on to the third one, third question. It says the pair of linear equations 5x minus 15y equal to 8 and 3x minus 9y equal to 24 upon 5, okay, have one of these. So either no solution, unique solution. So for this we'll have to find out whether it has got what type of solution it has got. So just rearrange this first. So we write the first equation as 5x minus 15y minus 8. Okay, in this form. So I brought 8 on the left hand side, that is become minus 8. So this will, in this case, we will get a1 equal to 5, b1 equal to minus 15, and c1 equal to minus 8. Now in the next case, I'll write down the equation. It is given as 3x minus 9y minus 24 upon 5 equal to 0. Once again, 24 upon 5 was on the right hand side. I have now brought it on the left hand side. Okay. So let's have a look. In this case, what we can do, in case of what I can do is I can multiply throughout by 5 to get rid of this 5. So if I multiply by 5 throughout, okay, I'll write it over here, throughout, then what happens is 5 into 3 gives me 15x. 5 into 9 gives me 45. So minus 45y. And 5 into this, 5 and 5 will cancel, and we'll get only minus 24 equal to 0. We get this. Now if we have a look, closely have a look over here, what we get is there is 3 common in all of this. So if we do that, if we take 3 common out, so 3, if we take common, so 5x will remain here. This will become 15y. This will become minus 8 equal to 0. 3 goes on the other side, and we're left with 5x minus 15y minus 8 equal to 0. Now you don't have to show all this working. This is to show you exactly what happens, so that you can find out what type, whether there is a solution or no solution. Okay. So our 1 was here, our 2 was here. In fact, now I don't have to remove a2, b2 and c2. If you have a look, the equation is the same. Equation of 1 and 2 is the same, which means that we are going to get infinitely many solutions. Okay, because a1 upon a2 will give us equal to b1 upon b2. It will give us equal to c1 upon c2. And therefore, we have got infinitely many solutions in case of this pair of linear equation. Let's see which is our correct choice. So D would be our correct choice in this case. Write it over here, D. Moving on to the fourth question. Father's age is 6 times his son's age. 4 years hence, the age of the father will be 4 times his son's age. The present ages in years of the son and father are respectively. So we have to find out the age of the father as well as the son. Father's age is compared to the son's age. So that means we will have to take father's age, compared to the son's age. So father's age is 6 times his son's age. So we'll take father's age as x, okay. This is a linear equation, and we'll take son's age as y, the current ages. So we'll say let the present age of father be x years and the present age of son be y years. Okay, so these are the present ages we are assuming of the father as well as the son. Next, have a look what we have been given in that equation. It says father's age is 6 times his son's age. So father, which is x, right? So father is 6 times his son's age. Okay, so that means x should be equal to 6y, and we'll take that as 1 in this case. We are also told that 4 years hence. Now, before we look at what is it is 4 years hence, so let's just write down 4 years hence. What will be 4 years hence means 4 years in the future. So if your age currently is 15, 4 years hence you will be 19. How did you come to 19? By adding 4 to 50. So same way, if the present age of father is x, that means after 4 years his age will be x plus 4 years. Okay, this would be father's age. Okay, and son's age would be y plus 4, because the current age of son we have assumed as y. So son's age 4 years hence should be y plus 4. Now let's look at what is given in the question. 4 years hence, age of the father will be 4 times his son's age. Age of the father, that means 4 years hence, which is father's age, will be 4, it says age of the father will be 4 times his son's age. 4 times his son's age, which will be y plus 4. Remember, this is 4 years hence. So 4 years hence, age of the father will be x plus 4, age of the son will be, these are standalone ages. Okay. Now comparatively, it becomes father's age 4 years hence is 4 times son's age 4 years hence. So we open this up, we'll get our second equation, x plus 4 equal to 4y plus 16. Okay. Now you keep x on the left hand side and bring 4y on the left hand side, so that will become negative. 4 I'll take on the right hand side, it will become negative. 16 minus 4 will give us 12, right? Yeah, 12. Okay, so that will be giving us equation 2. Now we have assumed over here x equal to 6y, so we substitute 1 in 2. X is 6y, so in place of this x we'll put 6y. 6y minus 4y equal to 12. So this will give me 2y equal to 12. That means y is equal to 6, right? Now we have got y, that means y was what we assume, son's age. So easily we can get father's age from this equation 1 itself. Okay, so x is equal to 6y, so 6 into 6, because y is 6, this x is equal to 36. That means son's age, present age, is 6 and father's age, present age, is 36. Let's look at which choice is correct. 6 and 36. That means choice C. C would be the correct choice. Let's move to question number 5. Question number 5 says, the 11th term of the AP 25, 50, 75, 100. This is the arithmetic progression. So in arithmetic, the first term is 25. Let's write down the first term, 25. Difference would be between the second term and first term. So that would be D2, sorry, A2 minus A1. That comes to 50 minus 25, which is 25. And we are given the 11th term we have to find out. That means we need to find out A11. Okay. Now, for those who do not know how to find A11, A11 comes to actually A plus 10D. For those who do not know how it comes like this, let's have a look. Our general formula is N equal to A plus N minus 1 to D. So if N is 11, like how we've written here, and A we keep the way it is. So in place of L, N we put 11 because N we have taken 11. 11 minus 1, D. 11 minus 1 is 10. So A11 equal to A plus 10D. Okay. Now, A11 is equal to A plus 10D, and A we've got as 25 from here, and 10 into D, which is D is 25. So 25 plus 25 into 10 is 250. 250 plus 25 is 275. That means the 11th term is 275. Correct choice is C. Moving on to the 6th question. Our 6th question says, if triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and AB equal to 4 centimeters, D equal to 6 centimeters, and EF is equal to 9 centimeters and FD is equal to 12 centimeters, then the perimeter of triangle ABC is what? Okay. So ABC is similar to DEF. So by CPST we will get AB upon DE would be equal to BC upon EF equal to AC upon DF. This would be by corresponding parts of similar triangle. Now, we are given here AB. So, AB is given as 4. D is given as 6. Okay. We are given EF. EF is here. We are not given BC. I'll leave BC this way. EF is given as 9. AC is not given, but FD is given as 12. Rewritten this over here, and now we'll solve this part over here. So 4 upon 6 equal to BC upon 9. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. Take this 3 and multiply with 2, we get BC equal to 6 centimeters. Now we got BC. Now I'll take out this particular part, which means which was BC upon 9. So BC we've got as 6. So 6 upon 9 now equal to AC upon 12. Again, 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 3 1s are 3. 3 4s are 12. 4 and multiplies by 2, and we get AC equal to 8 centimeters. So now we have got BC and we've got AC. So this is our triangle A, B, C. BC we have got 6. AC we have got 8. And AB was given to us. What was AB given to us as? Here, let's have a look. So AB was given to us as 4 centimeters. So this is 4 centimeters. And we are asked to find out the perimeter of triangle ABC. So we just add all that. So perimeter of triangle ABC equal to AB plus BC plus CA. AB is 4, BC is 6, and AC is 8. 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 centimeters is the answer. Let's have a look if it is there in our choice. Yes, it is there. Choice A. Question number 7. 1 plus tan square 36 degree equal to sec square 3a, where 3a is an acute angle. Then the value of a is what? So 1 plus tan square 36 degrees equal to sec square 3a. Where 3a is an acute angle, it says. Okay. So we've got 1 plus tan square. So when does 1 plus tan square theta become equal to sec square theta? See, this is an identity. 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. This is an identity. Okay. Now, compare this identity with this. Okay. And in that case, what will happen? This is applicable when the angles are the same. Now, angle over here is 3a. Okay. And this is 36 degrees. That means this 3a should be equal to this 36 degrees for this to be equal to this. Okay. Remember, we have this identity 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. This identity is only applicable when the angles are the same. If we compare this to this, the only difference is in place of theta we have 36 degrees, in place of theta we have 3a. Otherwise the rest looks the same. That means this 3a should be equal to 36 degrees. So 3a equal to 36 degrees. That means a is equal to 12 degrees. Now we've got a equal to 12 degrees. Okay, over here. Then that means we can tell what that value of a is here. 12. That is what we were asked to find out. So a is our correct choice. Question 8. The simplified form of cosec a minus cot a into 1 plus cos a is this. Let's find out. Cosec a minus cot a into 1 plus cos a. Let's open this up. This we can write as 1 upon sin a minus cos a upon sin a into 1 plus cos a. So this we can write, since the denominators are the same, we can write this as 1 minus cos a upon sin a into 1 plus cos a. Now 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a. So 1 minus cos a into 1 plus cos a will give us 1 minus cos square a upon sin a. 1 minus cos square a is sin square a. This is an identity upon sin a. Sin a and square will cancel and we'll get sin a. Okay, so that is the answer. So let's have a look. Question A, sin a. So that means A is our correct choice. Question 9. If sin a minus cos a equal to 0, then the value of sin raised to 4a minus sin square a is one of this. So we are given sin a minus cos a equal to 0. This can be written as sin a. If we take cos a on the other side, it will become positive. Sin a will become equal to cos a. Now when is sin equal to cos? Only in case of sin of 45 degrees. So sin of 45 degrees is equal to cos of 45 degrees. That means a should be equal to 45 degrees for sin a to be equal to cos a. Now we have to find out sin raised to 4a minus sin square a. Sorry, we need to find the value of this. Now this sin a, we write as sin a, sin 4 raised to 4a minus sin square a can be written as sin of a whole square. And sin of a, we know is sin of a, that means sin of 45 degrees, right? We can write sin of a as sin of 45 degrees whole square. Sin raised to 4a minus sin of 45 is 1 root 2 whole square, 1 upon root 2 whole square. Okay, and now this sin raised to 4a, we continue, this will become half. Okay, and same way over here we can put this also as sine A. This could have been done first only, half. So this will be like 1 upon root 2 raised to 4 minus half. So that means this will become half into half, that is 1 upon 4 minus half. And this will give us minus 1 upon 4. Okay. Yep. So 1 minus 1 upon 4. That means our correct option in this case is B. Right here as B. And we'll move on to question number 10. Let's see what question number 10 is. Question number 10 says if two tangents inclined at an angle 60 degrees are drawn to a circle of radius 3 centimeters, then the length of each tangent is equal to one of these. Okay. So we are talking about tangents over here, and we'll just draw the figure to understand what they are talking about. Okay. So this is should be a circle, and we'll draw tangents this way. Okay. And draw figure here. This would be the radius over here. One of the radius would be here. Okay. Now let's have a look. So it says question number 10. Ready? If two tangents are inclined at an angle of 60 degrees, that means this full thing is 60 degrees. Okay. 60 degrees for this full thing. They are inclined to each other at 60 degrees. Radius is 3 centimeters. So this is 3 centimeters each. Okay. Then the length of each tangent is equal to, so we are asked to find the length of each one. So tangents are equal to each other. If we can find the length of one tangent, that means that should be equal to the other tangent. Okay. Now if this full thing is 60 and this line, it actually bisects this angle. So that means this should be 30 degrees. This angle, this particular. We know this is 90 degrees. If this is 60, this is 90, then this has got to be 60 degrees. This angle will then become 60 degree. Okay. Now, we need to find, we are asked to find this particular length. We are given this. Okay. Then in that case, it's easy to find out. If this is 30 degrees, we need to find out this length, this particular length over here. This is 90 degrees. That means this will become the hypotenuse, this particular length. And we are given this. So basically we'll have to take tan theta because 30 degrees is here. So we'll have to take tan of 30 degrees. That will give us this unknown length. So we'll take that as, that would be the adjacent side. So opposite side is this 3 upon the tangent, we can say. That is what we need to find out. Tan of 30 degrees is 1 upon root 3 equal to 3 upon tangent. So tangent will take on top and we'll get tangent is equal to 3 root 3 centimeters. That is the option 3 root 3, yeah, D. Question number 11. The circumference of a circle that can be inscribed in a square of side 10 centimeters is. So we are asked the circumference of a circle inscribed in a square. So here I have drawn a square and a circle is inscribed in it. It says that the square has a side of 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. 10. The squares, the sides are equal. Now, this will be the center of the circle. We are asked over here that the circumference of a circle, okay, we are asked to find the circumference. So to find the circumference of the circle, we need to know the radius. Now if we join from here to here and from here to here, okay, now this, where the radius joins this side of this square, it will form a tangent, right? And this also will become a tangent. That means this will become 90 degrees. This also becomes 90 degrees. Okay. And we know that this particular side is also 90 degrees because it's angle of a square. That means this also has to become 90 degrees. That means this becomes a square in that case. Okay. And this would be 5 centimeters. So that means this will be 5, this will be 5, this will be 5. That means the radius will become 5 centimeters. So r is equal to 5 centimeters. So c is equal to 2 pi r, and 2 into pi into 5. That will give us 10 pi centimeters. That would be the correct choice. 11th one, 10 pi centimeters. Okay. So you for those who do not know, you have the center from the center you have this line, okay, that would actually divide this line into two equal parts, and that is why half of 10 is 5. This will become 5. This is equal to this, which is 5, and so we have all of them as becoming 5. So that's how you get this 10 pi. Sorry, I didn't mark the choice. That would be A. Question number 12. It says a wire can be bent in the form of a circle 56 centimeters. If it is bent in the form of a square, then its area will be what? We need to take pi equal to 22 upon 7. We begin with the circumference of a circle. So circumference of a circle equal to 2 pi r. Okay. What else have we been told? We have been told the circumference, the wire can be bent in the form of a circle of radius 56 centimeters. So we take 2 into pi, which is 22 upon 7, and radius we are given as 56 centimeters. 7 1 is 7, 7 8 is 56. So 2 into 22 is 44. 44 into 8 will give us 352 centimeters. So circumference of a circle is 352 centimeters. Now it says that if it is bent in the form of a square, then this area will be. So over here, the circle is bent in the form of a wire. The circumference of the circle will be equal to the perimeter of the wire, which is now in the form of a square. So we can say this is equal to the perimeter of the square. Okay. Now perimeter of square is given as 4 side. Okay. 4 side is equal to 352. Correct. That means each side is how much? 4 8s are 32. Carry 3, 32 again, 4 8s are. So that means each side is equal to 88 centimeter. And we are asked over here that area of the square. So area of square, area of wire actually, which is in the form of square, will be equal to side square. The area of a square is given side square. So 88 into 88, and that would give us 7744 square centimeters. Let's have a look. 7744 square centimeters. This is choice C. Write it over here, C. Move to question number 13. It says a piece of paper in the shape of a semicircular region of radius 10 centimeters. It is rolled to form a right circular cone. We need to find the slant height of the cone. First, we are given the paper is in the shape of a semicircular region of radius 10 centimeters. Okay. So that means we have it's semicircular, right? Or like this, okay. And the radius is 10 centimeters. It says like this. So explain this thing. I've got actually a mouse pad, okay. Um, couldn't get anything better. So we have this mouse pad, and I've actually, this is a full thing. So I've actually folded it into half so that you can see this is now a semi-circle, okay. Just reduce the resolution. Okay, now you can see it better. Okay, now we have this as a semicircle. Okay, now the radius it says is 5 centimeters. The radius would be, sorry, 10 centimeters from here to here and from here to here. Correct. Now this will be our center, and from here to here is 10 centimeters. Now all I am doing is folding it. Now when I fold it, have a look. From here to here is 10 centimeters, right? When I fold it this way, this is now your 10 centimeters, correct? This part, this from here to here, continues to be your 10 centimeters, is because actually it's part of the radius. Here, folding, this actually becomes part of the slant height of the cone. See, this actually becomes a cone over here. This particular part becomes the slant height of the cone. But in reality, what is it? This part is your radius. So radius 10 centimeters is equal to the slant height. So that means slant height is equal to 10 centimeters. That means radius equal to 10 centimeters equal to slant height. So the correct option here would be B. We'll move to question 14. And let's see, when two same solid hemispheres of equal base radius r centimeters are attached together along with their bases, the total surface area of the combination is what? Okay, so we have two hemispheres. Two hemispheres will make up one sphere, right? Base radius r. So one sphere. So total surface area of a sphere is what? Is equal to 4 pi r squares. Correct answer is B. Question number 15. Three cards of hearts, 4 cards of spades are missing from a pack of 52 cards. And with total of 7 cards are missing. A card is drawn at random from the remaining pack. That means out of 45 packs. The probability of getting a black card is what? 4 spades are removed, which are black cards. Totally 7 are removed. So 45 are remaining. But from the 45, 4 black cards are missing. Totally black cards are 26. So that means 22 black cards remain. So 22, there's an option, it's 22 upon 45. 22 upon 45. Correct option in this case is C. Question 16. Value of log of 800 minus log of 8 is what? Log of 800, base is the same, minus log of 8. We can write this as log of 800 upon 8. That would be log of 100. Log of 100 can be written as log of 10 raised to the power 2, which we can write as 2 times log of 10. Log 10 to the base 10 is 1. That means the answer is 2. Correct option in this case is B. So we are done with the MCQ questions. Now we'll have to solve some questions and show. Find whether the following pair of linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. 4x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 5 and 12x plus 9y equal to minus 18. So whatever is on the other side, right hand side of the equal to sign, we'll bring it on the left hand side. Okay. So let's see. First one was given to us as 4x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 5. 5 when I bring on the left hand side, it become minus. Minus 1 and minus 5 will give us minus 6. So we get 4x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. That means A1 is equal to 4, B1 is equal to 3, and C1 is equal to minus 6. And next one we have been given as 12x plus 9y equal to minus 18. When I bring it minus 18 on the left hand side, it will become positive. 12x plus 9y plus 18 equal to 0. In this, what I see is that 3 is common to all of them. So if I remove 3, we will be left with 4x plus 3y plus 6 equal to 0. 3 when it goes on the other side leaves us with 4x plus 3y plus 6 equal to 0. Which means A2 is equal to 4, B2 is equal to 3, and C2 is equal to 6. And let us compare A1 upon A2. Let's see what we get. So A1 is 4 and A2 is also 4. Cancel, we get 1 upon 1. Then we'll go to B1 upon B2. B1 is 3, B2 is also 3. Cancels and we get 1 upon 1. C1 upon C2. C1 is minus 6 and C2 is positive 6. Now we'll get minus 1 upon 1. So what this means is that A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 but is not equal to C1 upon C2. That means there is no solution. In other words, it is inconsistent. Okay. That is what we need to write. There is no solution, inconsistent. We were asked to find out whether it is consistent or inconsistent. So it is inconsistent. We move on to question number 18. Coming to 18th question. In the given figure, this is the figure. A circle touches the side DF of triangle EDF at H and touches ED and EF produced at K and M respectively. If EK equal to 9 centimeter, calculate the perimeter of triangle EDF. So we are given EK, which is 9 centimeters. Okay, and we are asked to find the perimeter of EDF. That means we need to know the side ED, DF and EF. Now, because this is a tangent, that is EK, that means the EK, which is given as 9 centimeters, should be equal to EM because this is another tangent. So EK is equal to EM. That means these both are 9 centimeters each. Now, if we look at it, KD is also a tangent, DH is also a tangent. Then you have HF is also a tangent and FM is also one tangent. So FM will be equal to HF and DK will be equal to DH because the tangents of the same circle over there. Okay. So we can use that property of tangents to find out the perimeter of this particular triangle over here, that is EDF. So let's first begin with whatever we have been given. So first EK is given to us as 9 centimeters, right? EK is given to us over here as 9 centimeters. So we'll write EK. Now this EK can be written down as ED plus DK. So we'll write it as ED plus DK equal to 9. Now we know DK can be written equal to DH. So we write ED plus DH equal to 9. Now you don't have to give reasons because it's only for 1 mark. You can just keep solving them. If you want, you can give the reasons as well. DH and equal to 9. Now we can say EK is equal to EM. Okay. Hence equal to 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters we can put here. Okay. Now EK is equal to EM. Same way we can write. So now we've got EM equal to 9. We can write EM as EF plus FM. EF plus FM equal to 9. But FM is equal to FH. So EF plus FH equal to 9. That is what we can do. So we'll mark this as 1 and mark this as 2. What we'll do is add 1, 2. Adding, we can say 1 and 2, we get, we'll write it down what we get. So this is ED plus DH. So ED plus DH plus FH plus EF. And on the right hand side, we have got 9 and we have got 9, another one over here. Okay. So these are all left hand side. Sorry, over here. Left hand side, I've added over here ED plus DH plus FH plus EF. And on the right hand side was 9 because ED plus DH equal to 9. And we also had another 9, EF plus FH. So that happened. So 9 plus 9 will become 18. So this becomes 18 centimeters. ED, we leave it that way itself. DH and FH is what? DF. So we can write this as DF plus EF. Okay. Now if you have a look at the triangle, the perimeter of this triangle, that is EDF, is what? ED plus DF plus EF. Same thing over here. So then we can say, therefore, this is equal. So you can say this implies that perimeter of triangle EDF equal to 18 centimeters. That's it. Next question, question 19. Find the area of a sector of circle with radius 6 centimeters if the angle of the sector is 60 degrees. Do not substitute for pi. So we are given radius equal to 6 centimeters and we are given theta equal to 60 degrees. We are asked not to substitute for pi. So area of sector formula is given as theta upon 360 degrees into pi r square. Theta is 60 degrees upon 360 degrees into pi, which we cannot substitute. R square, R is 6. So 6 into 6, right? Cancel. 6 ones are 6, 6 6 are 36. 1 6 will cancel over here and we'll be left with 6 pi centimeter square. Centimeter square because it is an area. Okay, so this is the answer. Question number 20, which is the final question of section A. It is for 1 mark as well. Amita calculates that the probability of her winning the lottery is 0.08. If 6,000 tickets were sold, find the number of tickets she bought. Now, usually what happens is we want to find the probability. Okay. Now, probability of an event is equal to the favorable event, okay, upon the total possibilities, total events that happen. Okay. So, in this case, we have been given the probability which is 0.08 and a favorable event, we are asked to find out what it is. In this case, favorable event in this case would be the number of tickets she bought, that Amita bought. And total tickets that were sold were 6,000. So if you want to find out the number of tickets Amita bought, okay, you will have to multiply 6,000 into 0.08. So we write over here tickets bought by Amita, right? Tickets bought by Amita equal to 0.08 into 6,000. So you multiply 8 into 6, we get 48. And then you would have to multiply, get 1, 2, 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3 zeros. But then you have 2 zeros over, 2 decimal places over here. So decimal place 1, 2, so that means it is rupees 400, sorry, not rupees, it is the total tickets, right? So 480 tickets were bought by Amita out of 6,000 to get a probability of 0.08. So this is the number of tickets Amita buys. So with this, we come to an end of section A for 1 mark. At this point, those who are watching this video, if you have liked watching the video, please hit the like button. Share this with your friends as well as your classmates. They will also benefit. And please do subscribe to the channel. The more, if you subscribe to the channel, it helps you to get notified whenever new video comes up. And many more videos will be coming up in the coming months leading up to your examination. Also, there is a WhatsApp channel. Okay, I put up updates over there for 9th as well as for 10th. So you may follow that channel as well. The link to that will be in the description. You can find it in the description box below. Let's move on to the next section, that is section B. So first question, section B says find the HCF of 145 and 325 using Euclid's division algorithm. So you have 145 and 325. We need to use Euclid's division algorithm. 2 marks for this. So straight away we will write. So we'll put 145 here, and this is how we solve 325. So 145 into 2, I can easily see will give me 290, closest to this one. So 290, okay, and that means we are left with 35 once again. So now our remainder will become the divisor, and our previous divisor will become the new dividend. Now 35 into 4 should give us 140. That will leave us with a remainder of 5, which will become our new divisor, and our previous divisor will become the new dividend. This will get divided completely. We will get 0 as our remainder, which means our HCF is 5. So that means we can write HCF of 145 and 325 is equal to 5. That is the HCF. This is for 2 marks. Coming to question number 22, says a racetrack is in the form of a circular ring whose outer and inner circumference are 396 and 352 meters respectively. Find the width of the track. Here is a question. Racetrack in the form of a circular ring whose outer and inner circumference are 396 and 352 respectively. Find the width of the track. That means it's a circular track. So 2 concentric circles you can say. Here you take. And now one of the circumference, the outer circumference, which is the larger one, is 396. Okay. And the smaller one, which is inside, is 352 meters. We need to find the width of the track, which means we need to find this distance. So if we find the radius, that means from here to here, and then we find, that means the radius of the smaller circle, if we find from here to here, and if we find the radius of the bigger circle from here to here, if we minus the small radius from the big radius, we'll get the width of that particular track. So first thing is to find the radius from the circumferences that we have been given for each of the track. So we'll begin with the first one, okay, that is the outer circumference. So outer circumference we'll write is equal to 2 pi r. I'll take r1, okay, and 2 into, we'll substitute pi as 22 upon 7, okay, and we have been given as 396. That will be the bigger one, okay. Now if we go to cut, will be, sorry, it is not into r, radius is not given, we need to find that, circumference is given, so 396. Okay, and so now what we do is we multiply 7 with 396, and 2 into 22 will bring it down. So this is how it will be. R1 equal to 396 into 7 upon 2 into 22. So 11 2s are 22, 11 3s are 33, carry 6, 66, 11 6 are 66. Then 2 into 1, 2 into 18. And we have 2 into 1 and 2 into 9. 9 into 7 we are left with. That will be equal to 63. So 63 meters, right? This is in meters or centimeters? This is in meters. So our radius also will be in meters. So in meters, 63 meters is the radius of the outer racetrack. Now to find the radius of the inner racetrack. So inner circumference equal to 2 pi r2. So 2 into 22 upon 7 into r2, and this was given to us as 352. Okay. So same thing we'll do. R2 equal to 352 into 7 upon 2 into 22. Again 11 2s are 22, 11 3s are 33, carry 2, 22, 11 2s are 22. 2 into 16, 2 into 1, 2 into 8, 8 into 7. So that is 56. So the second radius is 56 meters. Now to find the width of the track. Width of the track equal to 60, that is will be R1 minus R2. So 63 minus 56, that gives us the 7 meters. Okay. So that is the width of the track. That is what we are asked. So this is for 2 marks. Let's go to the next one, which is question number 23. It says in triangle ABC, this one, D is parallel to BC, AD is equal to 4, then AE is equal to 8, DB is equal to x minus 2, EC is equal to 3x minus 19. You have to find the value of x. So we can use basic proportionality theorem over here because D is parallel to BC in this case. So here we'll say 23. So we are told over here that in triangle ABC, D parallel to BC. Okay. Now D is parallel to BC. So we can say AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC by basic proportion, BPT. Okay. Now AD is given to us as 4, DB is given to us as x minus 2, A is given as 8, EC is given as 3x minus 19. Let's cross multiply this thing. So when we cross multiply, this is what we get. Let's open the bracket. 4 into 3 is 12x plus 36. 8 into x is 8x minus 16. So we'll bring 8x on the left hand side. It will become 12x minus 8x. And we'll take 36 on the right hand side. So minus 16 and minus 36. This will give us 4x. This will become 50. A small mistake over here. That was 3x plus 19. Sorry, 3x minus 19. It looked like 3x plus. My fault. 3x minus 19. So which means we'll have to change here. This will become 3x minus 19. So that means 4 into 3 is 12x. That is correct. 4 into 19. So 4 9s are 36. Fine. And this will become 76. So minus 76. So when we take minus 76 on the right hand side, it will become positive 76. Okay. So positive 76 minus 16 will leave us with positive 60. And 4 into 15 is 60. So that means x is equal to 15. And we are asked to find the value of x. So that is what the value of x is. Question 24. If the distance between the points A 2, minus 2 and B minus 1, x is equal to 5, then the value of x is what? Okay, so we'll take distance formula. So distance formula for that would be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? But in this case, the distance of AB is given to us. It is given to us as equal to 5. Okay, and we are given the coordinates of A and B. So A is 2, 2. So we'll take that equal to x1, y1, and B is given corresponding to, you can say, minus 1, x, that we can take equal to x2, y2. So now in place of this equation, let's start substituting. So that is 5 equal to x2. x2 will be here. So this is minus 1 minus x1, which is 2 whole square plus y2, which is x minus y1, which is 2 whole square. Okay. Now what we can do, if we square on both the sides, we'll get rid of this square root sign. So we say squaring on both sides. When we do that, 5 will become 25. Square root sign will go. Directly we can start opening it. minus 1 and minus 2 will give us minus 3 whole square plus x minus 2 whole square. This is what we'll get. Now let's open the brackets. So this will be 25 equal to minus 3 whole square is 9. X minus 2 whole square is a minus b whole square. So that is a square minus 2ab. Okay. So that will be 4 in this case. And plus b square. So plus 4. This is what we'll get. So a square minus 2ab. So minus 2 into a into b. That gives us minus 4x plus b square. So that will give us 4. Then we can 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 when we bring 25 on the right hand side, it will become minus 25. So the positive 13 minus 25 gives us minus 12. So we'll get x square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. This is what we get. X square minus 4x minus 12. Minus 12 we get because 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 minus 25 gives us minus 12. Okay. Now let's factorize this thing by splitting the middle method. So 12 into 1 is 12. And how we can get 12? 6 into 2 is 12. Difference is 4 over here. So minus 6 and plus 2. So x square minus 6 plus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. Take x common. X minus 6 is left. Here we'll take 2 common. X minus 6 is left equal to 0. This is x plus 2 into x minus 6 equal to 0, which means x plus 2 equal to 0 and x minus 6 equal to 0, which means x equal to minus 2, x equal to positive 6. This is what we get. So x can be either minus 2 or positive 6. Answer for question number 24 for 2 marks. To question 25, if p minus 3 comma 2 comma q 7 comma 6 and r minus 1 comma 4 are the vertices of triangle PQR and QS is its median, find the area of triangle PQS. So these are the vertices of triangle PQR and QS is its median, it says find the area of triangle. So let's first just draw a rough diagram to understand what are we solving. So this is a triangle and P will be here, R will be here, Q will be here. Okay, and we says QS is the median of PR. We have to find the coordinates of S. We have to find actually the area of triangle PQS, which means we'll have to find the coordinates of S. We are given coordinates of P, which is minus 3 comma 2. R is given as minus 1 comma 4 and Q is given as 7 comma 6. Okay, this is what we are given. Now if you want to find S, S will become the midpoint of PR because this QS is the median. So we'll use the midpoint formula. So you can say over here that S is the midpoint of S is midpoint of PR. Okay, so that means you can say now you find the coordinates of S. So we can say S is equal to or corresponds to x1 plus x2 upon 2 comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. This is what we. So that is equal to or corresponds to x1 would be minus 3 and x2 would be minus 1. So minus 1 upon 2 comma y1 is 2 and y2 is 4. So 4 over here upon 2. And this will give me minus 4 upon 2 comma 6 upon 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. That means we get S corresponding to minus 2, comma 3. Okay. So minus 3 minus 1 gives us minus 4 upon 2. 2 2s are 4, minus 2. 2 plus 4 gives me 6. 2 3s are 6, give me 3. So now we've got coordinates of S. So this S is minus 2 comma 3. Now we need to find the area of triangle PQS, which is easy. We just need to use the area of triangle formula in coordinate geometry terms. So we say area of triangle PQS, that is half x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. For those of you who find it difficult to remember this formula, it's not that difficult. You know that area of triangle, how we find out half base into height. So that half is still there. This amounts to base and height. Okay. Now how to remember this inside part? So just remember this thing. x1 plus x2 plus x3. Once you remember this, it is very easy. x1 plus x2 plus x3. Now what comes in the bracket is what follows the x1. 1, 2, 3. 2 followed by 3 goes back to 1. 3 goes to 1, then 2. So it's in a cyclic fashion. See, 1, 2, 3. So from 1, it goes to 2, it goes to 3, then it goes back to 1. So if you are at 2, then it will go to 3. If it is a 3, it will go to 1. So we started from 1, then we went to 2 and 3. We started from 2 over here, we went to 3 and 1 here. We started from 3 in this case, and we went to 1 and 2. That's how you remember. Okay, and with the negative sign in between. Now let's substitute. So we are trying to find out area of triangle PQS. What is x1? Now in this case, since we have taken PQS, P will become x1, y1. You want, you can write. No need to write because it's only for 2 marks. You covered enough. So x1 first. What I do to avoid confusion, I always write down x1, x2 and x3 first. So my x1 in this case is minus 3, and I put a bracket plus, before putting plus just wait, because sometimes it will be minus also. Next is q, it will be x2. So q is positive 7, so okay, 7 with another bracket. Then we'll s. Now s, instead of putting plus x3, it is s is negative 2 we have got. This will be a x3. So I'll put minus 2 with a bracket and close it. Now we'll put y2 minus y3. y2 is what? y2 is pq. Q, that is 6. And y3 will be s. So another minus 3 over here. Then followed by y3. y3 is positive 3. So 3. y1 in this case is p. So that is 2 minus 2. y1 is my positive 2, and y2 in this case is 6, so 2 minus 6. Now we'll look to open the brackets. Half minus 3 into 3, 6 minus 3 is 3, plus 7 into 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, minus 2 into 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Okay, half into 3 minus 3 into 3 is minus 9, plus 7 into 1 is 7, minus 2 into minus 4 gives us positive 8. Okay, so minus 9 plus 7 gives us minus 2, minus 2 plus 8 will give us positive 6. So half into 6, which gives me 3. So that means area of triangle is equal to 3 square units, right? Because we have not been given any units. So 3 square units. That is the answer of area of triangle PQS. Now this is a choice. Question number 25 was a choice, if you notice over here. Either this question which we have already solved or the next one. We'll solve both in this case. So we finished with this one. Now we'll go to solve this question, the other option or the other choice. Next question. Find the value of k for which the area of the triangle formed by the points A 1 comma k, B 4 comma minus 3 and C minus 9 comma 7 is 15 square units. So here we are given the area of triangle is 15 square unit. We have to find the unknown quantity in one of the vertices. Okay, so let's do that. Let's find that out. So I'll just write down whatever has been given first. So A is given to us as 1 comma k. B is given, so that will take as equal to x1 comma y1. B is given to us as 4 comma minus 3, will take that equal to x2 comma y2. C is given to us as minus 9 comma 7, we take that equal to x3 comma y3. And area of triangle we ABC is given to us as 15 square units. Okay, square units. So let's now put that formula. Area of triangle ABC equal to the formula. Formula is what? X1 y2 minus y3 plus y2, sorry, not y2, x2, y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. Close the bracket. Now let's substitute. So area of triangle is given to us as 15 equal to half, and then x1 is 1 brackets, x2 is 4 brackets, x3 is minus 9 brackets. Now next is y2, which is minus 3, y3 is 7, so minus 7. In this case this is x2, so y3 will come next, 7 minus k, which is y1. In this case this is y3, so y1 will be k, and minus y2, so y2 is minus 3, so that will become positive 3. We can multiply, take this 2 on the other side, it will get multiplied with 15 and we'll get 30. That is equal to 1 into minus 10 plus 4 into 7 minus k minus 9 into k plus 3. 30 equal to minus 10, let's open the bracket, 28 minus 4k minus 9k minus 27. Okay. So we'll keep whatever is k on the right hand side, we'll take everything else on the left hand side. Minus 4k minus 9k will give us minus 13k. Minus 10 plus 28 gives us positive 18. Positive 18 minus 27 will give us minus 9. Minus 9, when we take on the left hand side, it will become positive 9. Positive 9 plus 30 gives us positive 39. 13 3s are 39, which means k is equal to negative 3. That is our answer. Question 26. In triangle APQ, angle APQ is equal to 90 degrees. Cos of Q is 15 upon 17. Find the length of AP and the value of cot A. Okay. Draw this diagram over here to understand. This is our figure which is given. Right angle at P, A is here, Q is here. We are given cos Q, so which means this is the angle, is 15 upon 7. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So write it over here. Cos Q is nothing but adjacent upon hypotenuse. But that is given to us as 15 upon 17. Okay. So that means the adjacent side is 15, hypotenuse side is 17. Okay. We'll take it equal to K. So we'll take this as K, we'll take this as K. Okay. Because we have to follow the K method. So now using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find what is AP. So you can say by Pythagoras theorem, you can say AP square is equal to AQ square minus QP of PQ square. So AP square is equal to AQ is given, we have got as 17K whole square. QP we have got as 15K whole square. And we can expand this 17 squares is what? 15 squares is what? Now if you don't know that, you can see that this is in the form A square minus B square form. So I'll write it in that form. So A square A plus B into A minus B I can write. So A plus B into A minus B. Here you go. This is easier to work with. AP is 17 plus 15 is 32. So 32K into 17 minus 15 is 2. So 2K. 32 into 2 is 64. And K into K is K square. So AP square is equal to 64 K square. So that means AP will be equal to plus or minus 8K. But because it is length, we discard the negative. It can't be negative. So AP we take equal to positive 8K. So which means over here, I'll show you the figure. This is now 8K. So now we can easily, we are asked to find, over here, this one, AP. So AP we've got is 8K and cot A. So cot A will be here. So cot A is adjacent upon opposite. So this is the adjacent. 8K upon 15K would be cot A. So I'll write it down over here. So cot A equal to, so that AP upon QP, which is equal to 8K upon 15K. K will cancel, we get 8 upon 15. So cot A is equal to 8 upon 15. That is the answer. Now this is also a choice. This was a choice. Either you can solve this one or you can solve this one. So I've solved this one. Now we'll solve this one as well. Write it down. 4 cos square 60 degrees plus cosec square 45 degrees minus 6 cot square 30 degrees. Now cos 60 is half. So half square. Cosec of 45 is root 2. So root 2 square. And 6 cot of 30. Cot of 30 is root 3. That also square. So 4 into 1 upon 4 plus root 2 square is 2 minus 6 into root 3 square is 3. So this will cancel. You'll get 1 plus 2 minus 18, which means we'll get equal to minus 50. This is the answer for this question. Next, we'll prove question number 20. Prove that trigonometric identity sine A into tan A upon 1 minus cos A equal to sec A plus 1. So this is what we have to prove. 27 it is. That sine A into tan A upon 1 minus cos A, we have to show it equal to sec A plus 1. We'll start from left hand side. So left hand side says sine A into tan A upon 1 minus cos A. Okay. Now we can write this as the same thing. We can write as sine A into tan A can be written as sine A upon cos A, and the whole thing which is upon 1 minus cos A. Do not forget the equal to sign. This sine A, this cos A will get multiplied with this 1 minus cos A, which is over here. Okay. So we'll get it something. Sine A will get multiplied into sine A to give us sine square A. Okay. And this will become cos A into 1 minus cos A. How this becomes is this space. See, A upon B, whole thing upon C upon D. Now, A, B, C is there. Where is D? D means upon 1. This gets converted into A upon B into whatever is the denominator will become the numerator now upon multiplication, and the numerator will become the new denominator. This is out. So that is why what has happened is this is A upon B. This has remained the same. Okay, A upon B. But what has happened is this C which is there now has got multiplied with B here, and D has gone on top, but D was what? Just 1. So 1 into sine square A is just sine square A. Okay, so that's how it is. Sine square A can be shown as 1 minus cos square A through an identity. We can write over here sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So when we take cos square A on the other side, it will become negative, and it will give us sine square equal to 1 minus cos square A. So that is exactly what I have done over here, converted sine square A into 1 minus cos square A. And we'll write this as the same as it is, cos A upon 1 minus cos A. So I've repeated this again over here. Now 1 minus cos square A is nothing but we can write it as A square minus B square, and A square minus B square we can expand as A plus B into A minus B. So I'm going to do that. This will be 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, whole thing upon cos A into 1 minus cos A. So the denominator I'm repeating the way it is. Now we've got 1 minus cos A in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So we can cancel them off. And what we are left is 1 plus cos A upon cos A. Now this 1 and cos A both share the denominator cos A. We can separate them out and write them as 1 upon cos A plus cos A upon cos A. This cancels. 1 upon cos A is nothing but sec A plus 1. This is equal to the right hand side. This is what we need. So that is how you solve this one. Moving on to the next one, question number 28. In the given figure, this is this one, a circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral ABCD, okay, in which angle B equal to 90 degrees. If AD equal to 23 centimeters, AD is here, AB is here, AB is 29 centimeters, and DS is 5 centimeters. DS is over here. Find the radius of the circle. A rough figure, but it did not come out well. So we'll refer to this particular figure on the question paper itself. So first thing I will take over here is that DS is equal to DR because they are tangents. So DS is equal to DR, and DS is given to us as 5 centimeters. So that means DR also becomes 5 centimeters, and they are tangents. Okay, that is the reason why DS is equal to DR. Next, we'll consider AR. AR is over here, and AR we can write as AD minus DR. So I'm going to write AR equal to AD minus DR. DR. Okay. Now, AD has a value that we have been given. That is 23. We're going to write 23 over here. DR we have written equal to 5 centimeters. So which means AR is now, we have got it as 18 centimeters. Okay. Now, this AR can also be written equal to AQ because they are tangents. So I'm going to write AR equal to AQ, and that is equal to 18 centimeters because they are once again tangents. Okay. Then our this particular length QB can be written as AB minus AQ. So QB, I'll write it as AB minus AQ. The reason why I'm taking all this is I'm trying to use whatever we have been given or whatever we are trying to, whatever we are finding out. Okay. Now AB is given to us. AB is given to us as 29 centimeters. So QB equal to 29. And what about AQ? AQ is over here, but we have taken AQ is equal to AR here. So that means that is 18 centimeters. So 29 minus 18 gives us QB equal to 11 centimeters. So we have got QB over here. Okay. Now QB is equal to PB and P all this is also equal to this, because this complete thing forms a square over here. This is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees because the radius forms touches the tangent 90 here also 90. This is 90, this is 90, this is 90, 270. Then this has got to be 90 degrees because of angle sum. So that means this becomes a square, and in a square all sides are equal. So if we take QB equal to 11, which we have found out, that means this radius OQ is also equal to 11 centimeters, and that is what we are asked to find out, the radius of the sensor. Now you can say over here that QB is equal to OQ. You can say since so quadrilateral OQPB forms a square, and that is therefore you can say OQ or radius of the circle is equal to 11 centimeters, and that is what we were asked to find out. Coming to the last question of section B, find the median of the following data. We have been given class intervals and we are given frequency. We are asked to find the median of this data up to one decimal place over there. We write down whatever we've been given. We're given made a table here, class intervals, frequency. So if we calculate 5 plus 15 is 20, 20 plus 30 is 50, 50 plus 8, 58 plus 2, 60. Which means n is equal to 60. Now we'll get the cumulative frequency. First one is 5. 5 plus 15 is 20. 20 plus 30 is 50. 50 plus 8 is 58. 58 plus 2 is 60. So this matches over here. Okay. Sorry. Here is the loop. Okay. So frequency after adding we get 60. Cumulative frequency 5 adding to 15 gives us 20. 20 plus 30 50. 50 plus 8 is 58. 58 plus 2 is 60. Okay. Now moving further, just write down whatever we have got. We have got n equal to 60, which means n upon 2 will be 60 upon 2 equal to 30. Now this tells us how to find the median class. So for median class, you have to find a cumulative frequency which is immediately greater than 30, and that means 50. Now the median class interval corresponding to this particular cumulative frequency becomes our median class. That means our median class is 20 to 30. So median class equal to 20 to 30. And our lower limit will become 20. So L equal to 20. Our class size, which is upper limit minus lower limit, becomes 10. It is 10 constant for all of them. That is the difference. And our cumulative frequency. So our cumulative frequency is of the of the class preceding the median class. So this becomes our cumulative frequency 20. So 20. Now let's write down the formula of finding a median. That is equal to L plus n upon 2 minus cumulative frequency whole thing upon frequency in brackets multiplied with the class size. Okay. Now we'll write what is L. L is 20, we have mentioned over there. N upon 2 directly we can write as 30 minus cumulative frequency, which is 20. Frequency would be, sorry, we forgot to write frequency. So frequency in this case would be 30. Okay. Why 30? This is because it is the frequency of the median class, and our median class is 20 to 30. So that is 30. Right over here 30. Whole thing into class size, which is 10. Now 20 plus 30 minus 20 is 10 upon 30 into 10. Okay. So 10 ones are 10, 10 threes are 30. And we get 20 plus 10 upon 3. That is, so if we take this, this will become 20 plus 3 3s are 9. Carry 1. So that will be again 3 3s are 9. And 3 will keep recurring. We want it only up to 1 decimal place as mentioned in the question. So 20 plus 3.3 gives us 23.3. That is our median. Okay. It says up to only 1 decimal place. So that is what it is. Okay. So with this we complete section B, which was for 2 marks. All those who are watching, if you have liked watching the video, please hit the like button. Share this video with your classmates as well as your friends, whoever is interested in it. And please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, because whenever you subscribe and you click the bell icon, you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Also, there's a WhatsApp channel, as I mentioned before as well. The link to which is in the description box below. So whatever updates that come from Goa board or maybe new videos that are posted, the link to that is put up in that WhatsApp channel as well. Okay, let's move to the next section, that is section 3, which is for 3 marks each. So first question of section C, question number 30. On dividing the polynomial 6x cubed plus 8x squared minus 3x plus 8 by the polynomial g of x, the quotient and the remainder are 3x plus 4 and 6x plus 20 respectively. Find g of x. We'll write down whatever is given first. So we'll take p of x equal to this particular polynomial which is given to us. So we say p of x is equal to 6x, mention over here, 6x cubed plus 8x square minus 3x plus 8. Okay, and we have been given that the quotient, so we'll take quotient as qx equal to 3x plus 4. Remainder r of x is given to us as 6x plus 20. Okay, so now let's according to the division algorithm, so putting the division algorithm as this, right, is what? P of x equal to q of x into g of x plus r of x. P of x is this, so I'm going to write it down. 6x cubed plus 8x square minus 3x plus 8. Q of x we have been given as 3x plus 4. G of x we have to find out, dot and put over, plus r of x, that is the remainder given to us as 6x plus 20. So the 6x plus 20, I'll take it on the left hand side. If I take it on the left hand side, whatever is positive over here will turn negative. So we'll get 6x cubed plus 8x square minus 3x plus 8 minus 6x minus 20 equal to, now this is multiplied. 3x plus 4 into gx is multiplied. So if I take 3x plus 4 on the other side, it will get divided. So this whole thing you can say upon 3x plus 4. And what is left behind is just g of x over here. And that is what we need to find out. Okay. So here we'll simplify this further. So this is 6x cubed plus 8x square. This minus 3x and minus 6x. So this will become minus 9x plus 8 minus 20. This will become minus 12. Whole thing upon 3x plus 4 equal to g of x. Okay. Now, the next thing to do is division. So let's divide. We say 3x plus 4 divided by 6x cubed plus 8x square minus 9x minus 12. Okay. So 3 into 2 is 6. Because there's x and we need x cubed, so we put x square away. This will give us 6x cubed. 4 into 2x square gives us plus 8x square. We change the sign to cancel. Both get cancelled. So we bring minus 9x down. Okay. And minus 12. Now 3 3s gives us 9. But there's a minus sign. So we put minus over here. 3 to 3 minus 9. And there's an x already over here. So we don't have to put anything. So 3x into 3 minus 3 gives us minus 9x. 4 into minus 3 will give us minus 12. Change the sign for both. Both get cancelled. And we are left with 2x square. This is 2x square minus 3. And therefore, you can say g of x is equal to 2x square minus 3. This is what we are asked to find out for 3 marks. Question number 31 is a choice. Find the solution of the linear pair of find the solution of the pair of linear equations either by elimination method or by cross multiplication. We'll do both, starting with elimination method first. This is 11x minus 7y equal to 57 and 14x plus 5y equal to 3. Write it down. So the first one is 11x minus 7y equal to 57 and 14x plus 5y equal to 3. Okay. So now we will solve this one. So multiply this by 5, multiply this by 7, mark this as equation 1 and equation 2. Next, multiply 5 into 11 gives us 55x, 5 into 7 will give minus 35y, 5 into 57 will give 285. 7 into 14 is 98x, 3 into 5 plus 5 is 15. Sorry, not 3. Looking at the wrong thing. 7 into 5 is 35y. 7 into 3 is 21. Okay. Now, we don't have to change the sign. We just add them up because this will cancel off. 98 plus 55 will give 153x equal to 285 plus 21 will give us 306. 153 into 2 gives us 306. So x equal to 2. So we can say substitute x equal to 2 in equation 1. That is 11x minus 7y equal to 56. So in place of x, we'll put 2 minus 7y equal to 57. So this will give us 22 minus 7y equal to 57. Minus 7y equal to 57 minus 22 when it goes on the right hand side become negative. 57 minus 22 will give me 35. 7 5s are 35, which means y is equal to negative 5. Do not forget this negative sign. So that means, therefore, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 5. So that is for solution 1. And then the next one says that it is by cross multiplication method. 7x minus 3y equal to 15 and 5x plus 11y minus 37 equal to 0. So this is by cross multiplication method. So first thing to do is write down the equation that have been given. 7x minus 3y equal to 15 and 5x plus 11y minus 37 equal to 0. So this is in the correct form for cross multiplication. This 15 will have to bring on the left hand side. So we'll get 7x minus 3y minus 15 equal to 0. I will rewrite the second one. 5x plus 11y minus 37 equal to 0. Done. Now we've got the two equations. Now for cross multiplication, we'll take the variables x, y, and for the constant term, we'll take just as 1. So we'll write as x, y, and 1. Okay. Now, remember, this is to write down the digits which come below this. Always remember 2, 3, 1, and then again 2. Okay. 2 is referring to the coefficient of the y variable 3 is referring to the constant terms, 1 is referring to the variables of the the coefficient of the x variable, and 2 once again is the coefficient of the y variable. So the second term is over here, so that we'll write of the second term, so that's minus 3 and positive 11 comes here. Next, third, so the third terms which are the constant, minus 15, minus 37. First terms only the coefficient 7 and 5 over here, and finally the coefficients of the second term again minus 3 and 11. Okay, now cross multiplication happens which way? This way and this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, so we'll do it in that fashion. Okay, and we'll put an x on top, and below that we'll write. So 3 into 37. This is minus 3 and minus 37. So that will give us, I will write it down actually, minus 3 and minus 37 minus, okay, 11 into minus 15. Okay, so 11 into minus 15 equal to y, this y comes here, minus 15 into 5, minus 15 into 5 minus 37 into 7, 37 into 7, and equal to 1 upon 7 into 11, 7 into 11 minus 5 into minus 3, 5 into minus 3. Okay, I've rewritten the whole thing again on the fresh page. So now let's open the brackets. Minus 3 into minus 37 will give us positive 111. So we do x holding upon 111. 11 into minus 15 actually gives minus 165, but minus 165 into minus will give positive 165. So 165 equal to y holding upon minus 15 into 5 will give minus 75. Minus 37 into 5 gives minus 259, but minus minus 250. This is 7, not 5. Okay, so, that will give positive 259 equal to 1 upon 77, 7 into 11, and this will give positive 50. Let's add them up. 111 plus 165 will give us 276. Y minus 75 to 59 gives positive 184, and this will be 1 upon 92. Okay. So now to find out what is x and y, we'll take x upon 276 equal to 1 upon 92. Okay, which means x is equal to 276 upon 92. So 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are 16, 130, and 46 into 3 gives me 138. So that means x is equal to 3. Y upon 184 equal to 1 upon 92, means y is equal to 184 upon 92. Okay, and 92 into 2 will give me 184. So directly I can say that, and which means y is equal to 2. So we can say therefore x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Coming to question number 32, here also there is a choice for factorization, for quadratic equation. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 15x square minus 4x minus 3 equal to 0. This is by factorization method. The other one is by completing the square method. We'll solve both. First starting with factorization method. So rewrite this quadratic polynomial. So 15x square minus 4x minus 3 equal to 0. This is by factorization method. Okay, so 15 into 3 is 45. Now, which way do you get 45? 9 5s are 45. Okay, the difference between the two is 4. Now, because the negative sign is here and negative sign is here, that means one has got to be positive, one has got to be negative. But the negative sign over here shows that the sign of the greater number should be negative. That's when we will get negative 4. So 15x square minus 9x plus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. Minus 9 plus 5 gives us minus 4. 9 into 5 gives us 45. So here we can take 3x common. We will be left with 5x over here and just 3 over here. And we can take plus 1 as common and we are left with 5x minus 3 equal to 0. Write down what is common first, 5x minus 3, and whatever is left behind, 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So these are the factors. Now let's find the zeros. 5x minus 3 equal to 0 or 3x plus 1 equal to 0. It means x will be equal to 3 upon 5 or x will be equal to negative 1 upon 3. So you can say therefore roots of quadratic equation are 3 upon 5 and negative 1 upon 3. Next choice is find the roots of the quadratic equation by completing the square method. 2x square minus 3x minus 5 equal to 0. Write it down first. 2x square minus 3x minus 5 equal to 0. Now for completing the square method, we need to have the coefficient of x square should be 1. So to make sure that we have 1 as a coefficient of x square, we'll divide the whole thing by 2 to get rid of this 2. So we can say dividing above equation by 2, we'll get x square minus 3 upon 2x minus 5 upon 2 equal to 0. Okay, this is what we have got now. Next, what we'll do is we will take this minus 5 upon 2 on the right hand side. It will become positive from negative this way. The next step is we multiply this 3 upon 2 with half. If we multiply 3 upon 2 with half, what do we get? We get 3 upon 4, correct? So what we'll do is that we will write here x square minus 3 upon 2, x will leave the way it is. We'll put over here 3 upon 4, okay, square, okay, because we want the square of this. And to balance this, we'll put a negative 3 upon 4 whole square equal to 5 upon 2. Do not forget this. Okay. Now, this is a step we take in order to get a square of this middle term. And that is why we get 3 upon 4. Now, to 3 upon 4 square we write. When we do that, we actually get the square of this full thing. But to balance this, we have to put a negative 1 as well over here. So this is, so positive negative means it cancels out and gives us back this equation. That is why we do this. Now, this thing that we have got over here, we can write this whole thing, this full thing as x minus 3 upon 4 whole square, and we'll expand this. This will become 9 upon 16 equal to 5 upon 2. I'll take that 9 upon 16 on the right hand side, it will become positive. and I'll get x minus 3 upon 4 whole square equal to 5 upon 2 plus 9 upon 16. Okay. Now, next thing is we add this. To add this, we have to make sure the denominators are the same, which means if we take the LCM, it comes to 16. So this remains the way it is, but this we'll have to convert it into 16. So 2 into 8 gives us 16. To balance that, we multiply the numerator also with 8. So we will get x minus 3 upon 4 whole square equal to 8 into 5 is 40, 8 into 2 is 16, plus 9 upon 16. Now we can add these two fractions. X minus 3 upon 4 whole square equal to 40 plus 9 upon 16. So we will get x minus 3 upon 4 whole square equal to 49 upon 16. Okay. Now that we get this, we can take if we take square root, okay, you can say taking square root on both sides, we will get x minus 3 upon 4 equal to, we will get plus or minus 7 upon 4. Okay. The square root of 49 is 7 and square root of 16 is 4. And here square root cancels out with this square, which is there. Now, it can be plus or negative because when you square, even the negative becomes positive. So now we'll take x minus 3 upon 4 equal to positive 7 upon 4 and x minus 3 upon 4 equal to negative 7 upon 4. Take minus 3 upon 4 on the right hand side, it will become positive and we will get 7 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. This will become 10 upon 4. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10 equal to 5 upon 2. Over here, x equal to minus 7 upon 4. This will become plus 3 upon 4. So we will get minus 7 plus 3 upon 4, which will be negative 4 upon 4. This will cancel out and I will get negative 1 in this case. So we'll write, therefore, roots of the quadratic equation are 5 upon 2 and negative of. That is the answer. Question number 33. From 15 January, Sheena decided to save her pocket money daily. The amount of saving is equal to the date of the month. On 31st January, she decided to give a gift to her mother worth 200 rupees from her saving. What is the amount left with Sheena at the end of the month? So it says from 15 January, Sheena decided to save her pocket money. Amount of saving is equal to the date of the month. So 15th, right? So that is our arithmetic progression will begin from 15 and it will end on 31st because January has got 31 days. It's begin. So our arithmetic progression will be 15, 16, 17, 18, going on to 31. So that means A is equal to 15, D will be equal to 16 minus 15, 1. Then our last term is 31. Okay. What else do we know? We can, yeah, that's here. And now N will be 31 minus 14. Why 31? We can't take 31 minus 15. It starts from 15, fine. But if we take 31 minus 15, we are excluding 15. Okay. So that will not be correct because it includes 15 also, it includes 31 also. So 31 minus 14 will give, if you count from 15, you will get the same as what you will get 31 minus 14. And that is equal to 70. So that will be N. We are asked to find the what is remaining. So for that we'll have to first find the total which will be S17. So we'll write the formula first for finding the total. Sn is equal to n upon 2 a plus l. This formula is used when the first term and the last term is known. So S17 we have to find out. N is 17. So 17 upon 2. First term is 15. last term is 17. That will become as 17 equal to 17 upon 2 into 17 plus 15 will give us 32. This will cancel, give 17 into 16. Sorry, last term is not 17, last term is 31. Mistake. Cancel this. 17 upon 2 into 46. 31 plus 15 is 46. 2 into 23 will give us 46. So which means S17 is equal to 17 into 23, which is equal to 391. Now we are asked to find the amount left with Sheena. So amount left with Sheena at the end of the month is equal to 391, which is the total. And it says she decided to give a gift to her mother worth 200 rupees from her savings. So we will have to remove 200 from there. What is remaining behind will be a balance. So that is equal to 191 rupees. That is the amount left with Sheena after she has gifted her mother a gift of 200 rupees. We'll move on to question number 34. Question number 34 says in the given figure, say this one, quadrilateral DEFG is a square, okay, and angle BAC equal to 90 degrees. Angle BAC equal to 90 degrees. Show that FG square is equal to BD, which is here, into EC. Okay. So we have been given this is a square, this is 90 degrees, and square of this side is equal to the product of BD and EC. So let's begin solving this proof. We'll begin first with triangle CFE. We'll write in the proof, in triangle CFE, angle CFE plus angle FCE plus angle CEF equal to 180 degrees. This is your angle sum property of triangle. Okay, so this angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degrees. That is what we say. Okay, but you can see over here that FE is perpendicular to CB. Why? Because FE is a side that is part of a square, and all angles of a square are 90 degrees. So inside this angle is 90 degrees. That means this also has got to be 90 degrees. So we can say, but FE is perpendicular to CB, since square quadrilateral DEFG is a square. Okay, and we can say therefore angle CEF is 90 degrees. Angle CEF is 90 degrees. Okay, now moving further, you can say, putting this in this, we'll get angle, therefore angle CFE plus FCE plus 90 degrees equal to 180 degrees. Same thing I did. This instead of CF I put 90 degrees. So now we get angle CFE plus angle FCE equal to 90 degrees, because when I take 90 degrees on the right hand side, it becomes negative. 180 degrees minus 90 gives me 90. We'll mark this as 1. Next we go to in triangle ABC. What is ABC? Triangle ABC is here. ABC. Okay. Same thing, we'll write. Say angle ACB plus angle ABC plus angle CAB equal to 180 degrees. Okay. And same thing, angle sum property of triangle. That's what we can write. Next, we've been given this BAC is 90 degrees, which is this one. So we'll say, but no need of writing but. Let's say angle ACB plus angle ABC plus 90 degrees equal to 180 degrees. You can write since we have been given that angle BAC or CAB, same thing, is 90 degrees. This is given. Next, angle ACB plus angle ABC equal to 90 degrees. Okay. We'll mark this as 2. No, we won't mark this as 2. Rather, we can write the same thing as this implies that angle FCE plus angle GBD equal to 90 degrees. Show you how. We've got ACB, sorry, here. We've got angle ACB plus angle ABC equal to 90 degrees. Correct? Now, ACB, we are looking at this particular angle. We can also write this as FCE. It's the same angle. Okay. The length might be different, but the angle is the same. We are focusing on the angle, not the length. So we can write this as FCE. So that's what I was written. I've replaced ACB with FCE. And in the other case, ABC, the angle is B. I can write this as GBD or DBG. So that's what is written over here, GBD. So ABC is replaced with GBD. Now this I'll mark as equation 2. And you can say from 1 and 2 we get, okay, we get angle CFE equal to angle GBD. Okay, and we mark this as 3. How do we get this? See, equation 1 was this way. This was equation 1, CFE plus FCE, okay. But this same CFE, when added to, not CFE, but rather this FCE. CFE when added to FCE gives us 90 degrees. But FCE when added to GBD gives us also 90 degrees. So that means we can take GBD is equal to CFE. Okay, that's how we get equation 3. Next, we take in triangle CEF and triangle GDB. Which triangles are we considering? CEF, this one, and GBD. Okay, now we are trying to include this EC and we are trying to include BD, and that's why we have taken these 2 triangles. Now, what can we find in these 2 triangles as common so that we can prove that they are similar? So first thing we can say is angle FEC is equal to angle BDG equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Reason for that is FE is perpendicular to CE and GD is perpendicular to CB. We'll have a look at the triangles. We have said FEC is equal to BDG equal to 90. FEC is here. This is 90 degrees, part of the square. That is why FE is perpendicular to CB. And the other one is BDG. BDG is where? BDG. Okay, this 90 degrees you can see because the side here, this is of a square, so that means this angle is 90 degrees. This has got to be 90 degrees. So GD is perpendicular to CB. Okay, and that is why FEC equal to BDG equal to 90 degrees. So one angle we've got, two angles of the two triangles we've got equal. Next we can say angle CFE is equal to angle GBD. Okay, from where? From 3. Okay, CFE equal to GBD. CFE equal to GBD. Again, part of the two triangles we are trying to prove similar. Now we've got two angles as equal to each other. Okay, therefore we can say therefore triangle CEF is similar to triangle GDB by a similarity rule. And therefore we can say CE upon GD is equal to EF upon DB is equal to CF upon GB. We can say this is by CPST, corresponding parts of similar triangles. Okay, so if we take just this part, we can write this as CE upon GD is equal to EF upon DB. I'm just writing an extra step. Now if we cross multiply, we get CE into DB equal to GD into EF. Okay, fine. Next, we can write the same thing as CE into DB is equal to, now GD and EF. Look at GD and EF. GD and EF. Both these two sides are actually sides of the square. That means GD is equal to EF. Correct? So that means we can replace one with another. But the other thing also that we can do is we can replace FE with FG, GD with also FG. Why do we want to do that? Because of this. We want FG square. So GD is multiplied by EF. If we replace GD with FG and EF also with FG, that's when we will get FG square. How can we replace them? Because GD, EF and FG are part of square, and we know sides of squares are equal. Okay, you can say since the quadrilateral EDGF is a square, therefore FG is equal to GD equal to EF. Okay, now we write C is equal into DB equal to FG square, and that's what we are asked to prove. BD EC FG square. Okay, then you can write hence proved. Done. Question number 35. The angles of declination of the top and bottom of a 50-meter high building DC. So DC, this is the building. From the top of a tower AB, this is the tower, are 45 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. This is the angle that are formed. Find the height of the tower, which is this one. We need to find H, and the horizontal distance between the tower and the building, BC, X. Okay. And we told take root 3 equal to 1.73. We begin with first whatever has been given. AB equal to H. AB here equal to H, which is actually the height of the tower. So you write down height of tower. Next we are given DC, which is the height of the building. Height of building, which is given to us as 50 meters. Over here DC, this is given to us as 50 meters high building. What else? We are given DC, which is x meters. So this would be the horizontal distance. Horizontal distance between tower and building. See? Tower and building. Now, AE is what we'll have to find out as well. So AE we can write as AB minus ED. So AE, I'm going to write it as AB minus EB. AB is H and EB is same as DC. DC is 50. So we can write H minus 50. This bracket meters. Okay. So this will be able to find out later. Next, so we'll mark this as 1. Okay. And then we say in triangle, we'll take it in the next page. In triangle ABC. Okay. Where is ABC? ABC is ABC. You can say tan 60 degrees is equal to AB upon BC. So we've got this 60 degrees over here, okay, and tan of 60 would be AB upon BC. That's what we have done over here. Now tan of 60 we know is root 3. AB is H and BC is X. AB is H, BC is X. Okay. So we can say H is equal to root 3 X meters. Mark this as second. Now we will take in triangle AED, tan of 45 degrees is equal to AE upon ED. Tan of 45 degrees. So now we are talking about triangle AED. Tan of 45 degrees is AE upon ED. ED is X, AE. We had written it down in equation 1 as AB minus EB over here. AE we had written down as AB minus E, and that was equal to H minus 50 meters. So that's what we'll do over here. Tan of 45 we know is 1. A is H minus 50 from 1 we get. ED is X. So that means X is equal to H minus 50. We'll mark this as 3. Okay. Next, we'll say put 3 in 2. So put 3 in 2. So we in place of X, we'll put H minus 50. Okay. So we have H equal to root 3 into H minus 50. So we'll open the bracket. We can say H is equal to root 3H minus 50 root 3. So this can be written as root 3H minus H equal to 50 root 3. I'll just interchange the places. 50 minus 50 root 3 taken that side. H brought this side. This is what. Now root 3 we are given, we can take that as 1.73. So I'm going to do that. So 1.73H minus H equal to 50 into 1.73. 1.73 minus h will give us 0.73 h. 50 into 1.73 will give us, let's see what it gives us. 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35, 36, to carry 3, 5 1s are 5, 8. And because, so it should have been 8.65, but because of the 0, it will be 86.5. So h, we can write this for as 86.5 upon 0.73, because 0.73 is multiplied into h. So we bring 0.3 on the other side, it gets divided, and we get this. This will become, when we divide this thing, we will get 118.49 meters. Okay. Now, this is h. What have we asked over here? We are asked over here the height of the tower, which we have already found out, but we also need the distance between the tower and the building, x. So we had taken over here x is equal to h minus 15. So you can say from 3, x is equal to h, which is 118.49 minus 50. Okay, and that will give us x is equal to 68.49 meters. Okay, so we've got the height of the tower as well as the distance between the tower and the building. Okay, so we can write it over here also. So therefore, we can say height of tower is 118.49 meters, and distance between tower and building is 68.49 meters. Okay, and this is the answer. Question number 36 says draw a circle with center O and radius 3.5 centimeters. Take a point R at a distance of 7.7 centimeters from O. Construct tangents RS and RP from external point R. Measure and state the length of the tangent segments. So first we draw 3.5 centimeters over here. Actually straight away we can draw 7.7 centimeters also. So I'm going to do just that. Here you go. So I've drawn 7.7 centimeters. So first we need 3.5 centimeters. So which is over here. Okay. So sorry, this is 3.5 centimeters is here. Right at this point over here. This is 3.5 centimeters. Just check here. This is 3.5 centimeters. So this I'll mark as 0. And we have to draw a circle with that 3.5 centimeters as radius. So 3.5 centimeters. There you go. If we'll be able to see 3.5. We'll keep it on O. I'm going to draw a circle. So that's a circle. Now we've got this extension over here, and we'll have to mark this point over here. So this is 3.5 centimeters. Circle of radius 3.5 centimeters. And this is a distance r. So this whole thing is 7.7 centimeters. Or we have to draw a perpendicular bisector to this. We're going to do that. Okay. So take a measurement which is more than half of OR, and we'll draw arcs above and below. With the same measurement, keep it on O and cut these arcs. Okay, here you go. Now where these two arcs cut, just mark the points and draw a line to that point so that we will get our perpendicular bisector. There you go. That's our perpendicular bisector. And now we draw a circle from this point to O. We measure that. Yeah. And our circle is ready. Next, what we need to do is mark this point over here. So this would be PNS. Yes, PNS. So PS, and we'll join SR. Actually draw a tangent that way. And same way over here, there will be another tangent PR. Need to do that. So SP, and there's R. Yeah. Here you go. And one will be PS, RS over here. No. So we got PR and SR as our tangents. Now all we have to do is measure PR and SR. Let's measure. So this is giving us 6.9, and this is also giving us this is also giving us 6.9. So PR and SR or tangents are giving us equal lengths. Okay, PR equal to SR equal to 6.9 centimeters. So that's construction of circles. Move on to construction of triangles. We've been given, using a pair of compasses and ruler, construct triangle PQR with PQ equal to 8.1 centimeters, QR equal to 7.5 centimeters, and angle PQR equal to 75 degrees. Then construct triangle P dash Q dash R, whose sides are 5/2 of the corresponding sides of the triangle PQR. So 5/2 suggests since the denominator is less than the numerator, it shows you that the new triangle will be bigger than the original one that you construct. Now, something to look forward to is what is given over here. Triangle PQR is similar to what? P dash Q dash R. Usually what you get? P dash Q R dash. So be mindful of this, otherwise your triangle will be wrong. This is P dash Q dash R dash. Accordingly, you'll have to take different thing. So in this case, what will happen is, to get P dash Q dash, that means you will lead your R over here. Your Q will have to be over here. So R is here, Q is here. So which means your extension will become Q dash. Similarly, you will get over here P, right? Now, this extension will become P dash, which will be parallel and giving you a new triangle. So this will be P dash, your R will be here. Now you have been given PQR is 75, that means angle Q is 75 degrees, which means this is going to be 75 degrees over here. So this is going to be very narrow between these two. So let's see how, and down we have to take QR. The QR is 7.5 centimeters. So don't take PQ equal to 8.1 centimeters down. Take QR equal to 7.5 centimeters. So we'll begin with that first. So start with QR as 7.5 centimeters. So right here. So this should be good enough. This should be 8. Yep. Should be good enough. Yeah. Now you can see 7.5 centimeters. 7.5, sorry, till here. Right? From 7.5 till here. This is the one till here. That is will be R from here. And this is going to be your Q. Now from Q, we'll construct 75 degrees. So for 75 degrees, we have to construct 90 degrees as well as 60 degrees and then bisect them. So we will draw 90 degrees first. Here. With the same measurement. So this arc intersects the line. Taking the same measurement, cut this arc. Keep the pointer where the arcs intersect. Cut another arc. Plus draw another arc B1 over here. Now where these arcs intersect at this side, keep it over here and we cut this original arc. In this way we will get 90 degrees. Okay. So mark the point where the two arcs intersect and join it to Q. Now because this is not our actual angle is 75 degrees. So I'm drawing it as a dotted line. And the other one is that we need to draw is 60 degrees. So this will be your 60 degrees. Again, draw a dotted line from passing through this point, touching, ending at Q or starting from Q. Here you go. To make sure the constructions are large and clear. Avoid erasing too many times. Be neat as far as possible. Now we need to measure the arc from here to here. This will and then bisect it. So I'm just going to measure it first. From here to here. Okay, that's it. Now draw an arc with the same measurement. Keep it at this point and cut this arc. Now where these two arcs intersect, through this draw a line from Q. This will give us 75 degrees. This can be a thick line. Yes. Okay. So this is your 75 degrees. So you can mark this as 75 degrees. This is your 7.5 centimeters. Now it is said we are given PQ. PQ is given as 8.1 centimeters. So this is Q. On this we will cut 8.1 centimeters and we'll get P. So 8.1. Sorry. 8.1 is here. And be able to see now. There you go. It's 8.1. Yeah. Now we keep it on Q and we cut this line. Here you go. And that should be 8.1. Not only is that 8.1, it is 8.1 centimeters, but that is also P. Now we can join P to R. R is here. And yeah, sorry, P is here. And R is here. So we get PQR over here. Next thing is to construct P dash Q dash R. Right? Here asked to construct P dash Q dash R. Send is the line here. Now I'm going to draw an acute line to RQ. There you go. I will cut equal length arcs on this. Make sure you don't cut too long ones, because then it will go beyond your page. I've taken some measurement. Here's one where this arc intersects this line. I will take another arc. Totally we need 5 because it says 5 upon 2. Another one. And a fourth one. And a fifth one. Don't worry about the extra line. Now where this second arc cuts, so we'll mark this as R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. Now this is R dash. We'll join R2 to Q. Here, that's R2 to Q. Now we'll have to draw a line which is parallel to R2Q from R5. It will join this line. For that, draw an arc, some measurement approximately from R2, drawing an arc this way. It should cut this line as well. Then from R5 with the same measurement, draw another arc. Then we measure this arc from here to here. This way. And I'll keep it over here where this arc cuts this line. The measurement that I've taken now, and I'll cut this arc this way. So now we've got this, and we have to draw a line from R5 passing through this. So here you go. I have actually drawn the line. It's crossing the page. It's a very huge diagram that is coming. And if we extend this, I don't think it will fit on my page over here. I'll just show you from here where there's, you have to draw a line which is parallel to this particular line. Okay, so you can draw an arc this way, and same way I can take an arc over here and then measure this arc from here to here. Over here, then where this line arc cuts this line, keep the measurement over here and cut that arc. Okay, sorry. And then draw a line passing through that point. Okay, now that's going to be a huge triangle. So I believe there could be a mistake in how this triangle was set up. It could have been P dash Q R dash rather than P dash Q dash. Could be a printing error, but this is how you do. So if there is a mistake, you feel that there is a mistake in the question, then at least look to attempt it. Just don't leave it. Okay, just attempt the question. If there is a mistake, you put in a good attempt, you may get your marks. Our next question is question number 38. Question number 38 says, a 10 consists of a frustum of a cone surmounted by a cone. If the diameter of the upper and lower circular ends of the frustum be 14 meters and 26 meters respectively, the height of the frustum be 8 meters and the slant height of the surmounted conical portion be 12 meters. Find the area of the canvas required to make the tent. Assume that the radii of the upper circular end of the frustum and the base of the surmounted conical portion are equal. Okay, so let's write down first what is given. We are give about the frustum of cone. Just write down what is given. So of cone, we are given the diameter, which is 14 meters. So the radius will be half of diameter, which is 7 meters. Then we are also given another diameter, bigger one, that is 26 meters. So the radius of this will be 13 meters. Now, for the frustum of cone, we'll have to find the slant height. So slant height of frustum of cone, okay, that is L, is given by square root of larger diameter minus larger radius minus smaller radius whole square plus the square of the height. Okay, so right over here, L is equal to square root of capital R is 13, small r is 7 whole square, and as far as the height is concerned, we are told the height of the frustum is 8 meters. So we write over here h is equal to 8 meters. So plus 8 whole square. Okay, so L is equal to square root of 13 minus 7 is 6. 6 whole square is 36. Square of 8 is 64. 36 plus 64 is 100. So square root of 100 is 10. So that means the slant height of the frustum is 10 meters. Okay. Now next we come to the cone. So that was the frustum of the cone, which is below, and we have the cone on top. So the cone we have been given over here that the slant height of the cone or conical portion is 12 meters. We'll write over here in cone L is equal to 12 meters. Okay, and we'll start now to find the canvas that is required. However, there's a small piece of information that is given over here. It is said, assume that the radii of the upper circular end of the frustum and the base of the surmounted conical portion are the same. Now the upper one is diameter was given as 14, so the radius is 7. So that means the radii of the cone is also 7 meters. So we'll write over here R is equal to 7 meters. Now to find the area of canvas required, so we'll write area of canvas required is equal to will be the curved surface area of frustum plus curved surface area of cone. So the formula for curved surface area of frustum is pi capital R plus small r into L, and for the cone it is pi r L. Sorry. So now let's substitute, find the area of canvas required. So we'll take pi common over here. Okay, we are left with r plus r into L plus r L. These two slant heights are different. Okay, the slant height of the cone is 12 meters. Slant height of the frustum of cone we found as 10 meters. So do not confuse between the two. Now pi will take as, we are asked to take pi as 22/7. So we'll take pi as 22/7. Now capital R we've got as 13, small r is 7. Slant height of the cone is 10. Now, slant height of the frustum is 10. Here the radius of cone is 7 into slant height of the cone is 12. Okay, 22/7 into 13 plus 7 is 20. 20 to 10 is 200. 7 into 12 is 84. Okay, 22/7 into 284. Okay, so this will come to 7 1 is 7, 7 4 is 28, 7 0 is then 7 5 is 35, 5 again, 7 7s are 49. 40.57 into 22 will give us 892.54 square meters. So that is the area that is required. See, we are asked over here find the area of canvas required to make the tent. So area of canvas we can write over here. Therefore, area of canvas required to make the tent is 892.54 square meters. That is the answer. Coming to question number 39, the last question of section C for 3 marks. Evaluate the following expression by using the logarithm method. 6.782 cube into square root of 0.0043 whole thing upon 35.29. So let's rewrite this first. Okay, so we are given 6.782 whole cube into square root of 0.0043 whole thing upon 35.29. Okay, so let's say let x equal to 6.782 cube, repeat the whole thing, into square root of 0.0043 whole thing upon 35.29. Okay, next let's say log on both sides. Okay, so that is log of x into log of the whole thing, which is 6.782 cube into square root of 0.0043 upon 35.29. Next, log of x equal to, now we'll separate it out. You can say log of 6.782 cube in plus log of, because it's a multiplication sign, log of square root of 0.0043 minus log of 35.29, because it's division. Okay, next, log of x equal to, this we can write as 3 times log of 6.782 plus square root means the power is half. So we can write half log of 0.0043 minus log of 35.29. Okay, done. Now, using the log table, you can find out log of 6.782, log of 0.0043, log of 35.29. Okay, write down the characteristics. You can find out the mantissa. 3 times into 6.782. So this is what you need to find. And because it is 6, so the characteristic will be 0. So 6.782, log of 6.782 is 0.8313 plus half. Here the characteristic will be bar 3, and log of 43 is 6.335 minus, here the characteristic will be 1. 3.529, the log of that is 5.476. Okay. Next, log of x, we multiply 3 into 0.8313 and we will get 2.4939 plus half. We've got a bar over here, so we need to get rid of that bar. Okay, so just show you the step. So bar 3 can be written as minus 3. Okay, and we'll put a minus sign, minus 1 over here, add to that plus 1 and add to that 0.6335 to minus 1.5476. Then log of x equal to 2.4939 plus half. Now minus 3 and minus 1 will give us minus 4, which we can write as bar 4. And 1 added to 0.6335 will become 1.6335. Close the bracket. Minus 1.5476. The reason why we do that is so that we have a positive number over here, so that we can then do the solving over here. So now this half which is there will divide each one individually. I'll show you. Log of x equal to 2.4939, okay, plus bar 4 divided by 2 plus 1.6335 divided by 2 minus 1.5476. Log of x equal to, so this will give us 2 and this will give us 0.88, 0.8168. We can write this as 2.4939, okay, plus bar 2 plus 0.8168 minus 1.5476. Log of x equal to, now we can write it together, 4939 plus bar 2 0.8168 minus 1.5476. Okay, so when we add this two, we'll end up getting 1.3107 minus 1.5476. And we'll get, when we subtract, we'll get log of bar 1.7631. Okay, and now we need to find x. So for that we'll have to take antilog. So antilog on both the sides will mean we are left with x, and antilog of bar 1.7631. Okay, x. So antilog of 7631 is what you need to find. When you find that, you get 5795. Because there is bar, so you will have to put 0 point over here, 0.5795, and that is the answer. So x is equal to 0.5795. I've shown you extra steps over here. If you are well versed with logarithm operations, addition, multiplication, division, then there's no need to show these extra steps. Okay, directly you can show the step. Just become extra step because I'm showing you small things. Okay, but this is how you solve it, and this is the answer of question number 39. So with this we complete question number 39 and also section C, which was for 3 marks, and we'll be moving on to the last part, which is section D, which consists of 4 marks each. There are only 3 questions left over here. So those who are still watching, please hit the like button if you have liked watching the video. Share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. And do not forget to subscribe, because when you subscribe and you click the bell icon, every time a video is posted, you get a notification and you won't have to search. It will come in a notification bar. Okay. So let's move further. Also, one more thing is there's a WhatsApp channel, as I've been mentioning during this video. So the link to this video will also be posted on the WhatsApp channel. The link to the WhatsApp channel is given in the description box below. You can click on the link and start following the channel as well. Let's continue further. Coming to question 40 from section D for 4 marks. Find the solution of the following pair of linear equations graphically. 3x plus 2y equal to minus 4 and 2x minus 3y equal to 90. Rewrite and complete the following tables. So let's begin with this. So here I've written the 2 equations and drawn the table. So let's begin by taking the points. So I'll begin first with x equal to 0. So I said at x equal to 0. Let's see what happens. So 3 into 0 plus 2y equal to minus 4. That gives us 2y equal to minus 4, which means y will be equal to minus 2. So 0 minus 2. Next, take x equal to 2. 3 into 2 plus 2y equal to minus 4. So that will give me 6. This is 6 I'll put, plus 2y equal to minus 4. 6 when I take on the other side will become negative. So that means plus 2 y equal to minus 4 and minus 6 will give minus 10. 2 on the 2, 2 5s are 10. Y is equal to minus 5. Right, when x is 2, y is minus 5. Next, take x equal to minus 2. 3 into minus 2 plus 2y equal to minus 4. Minus 6 plus 2y equal to minus 4. Minus 6 when we take on the right hand side will become positive. And minus 6 plus 4 will give me positive 2. So 2y equal to 2. That will be y equal to 1. So when x is minus 2, y is 1. Write it over here. X is minus 2, y is 1. Next, for this table, let's fill up this table. So at x equal to, we will take minus 1. So 2x, 2 into minus 1, minus 3y equal to 19. Minus 2 when I take it on the other side become positive. So 19 plus 2 becomes 21. Minus 3y equal to 21. 7. That means y equal to negative 7. So minus 1 minus 7. Next, take x equal to 2. So 2 into positive 2 minus 3y equal to 19. That will give me 4 minus 3y equal to 19. 4 when I take on the other side will become negative. So we'll minus 3y, 19 minus 4 will give 15. 3 5s are 15. That means y equal to negative 5. We get x, when x is 2, y is negative 5. Next, take x equal to negative 4. So 2 into minus 4 minus 3y equal to 19 will give minus 8 minus 3y equal to 19. Minus 8 when I take on the other side will come positive wave. 19 plus 8 is 27 minus 3y. 3 9s are 27. We get y equal to negative 1. So when x is minus 4, y is minus 9. Minus 4 and minus 9. So we complete the table. Okay, once we complete the table, and proceed to drawing the graph. So I've already drawn the graph over here, and you see that the two lines will meet at 2 comma minus 5. Okay, and if you notice over here itself we can see their common meeting point, 2 comma minus 5, 2 comma minus 5. So when we see this over here, that the two lines will meet, make sure you mark each of the points and also make sure you write the equation of the line, so we know which line is what. Here also, okay, marking should be correct. Make sure you mark the y-axis and the x-axis here, and also write the scale. So here I've written, since the scale on both the axes is the same, so I've written on both axes 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Do not forget the origin as well. So this is how you draw the graph, and then you write finally the solution. So therefore you can say x equal to 2, y equal to minus 5. You can say the solution of pair of linear equations is x equal to 2, y equal to minus 5. Okay, this is for 4 marks. Question 41, it says Abdul takes 6 days less than the time taken by Ramesh to finish a piece of work. If both Abdul and Ramesh together can finish that work in 4 days, find the time taken by Ramesh to finish the work independently. Okay, so we have Abdul and we have Ramesh. They are doing some work. Now it says Abdul takes 6 days less than the time taken by Ramesh to finish a piece of work. Okay, so that's a comparison between Abdul and Ramesh. Now this is linear equation, so this is quadratic equation, word problem. If both Abdul and Ramesh together can finish that work in 4 days, find the time taken by Ramesh to finish the work independently. Okay, so together they take the same work to finish in 4 days. So we need to find the time taken by Ramesh to finish the work independently. So since that is the thing, so we'll first start with assuming that the time taken by Ramesh to finish the work alone is x days. Okay, and we'll move on from there. So we'll write, let Ramesh alone take x days to finish the work. Okay, so if Ramesh takes x days to finish the work, we have been told that Abdul takes 6 days less than the time taken by Ramesh. So if Ramesh is taking x days, that means Abdul should finish 6 days less. So that means x minus 6. We'll say Abdul alone will take x minus 6 days to finish the work. Okay. Now, we don't know how many days Ramesh is going to do. That is what we need to find out. Okay. But Ramesh's 1 day work will be how much? So Ramesh's 1 day work will be equal to 1 upon x. Okay. Going by this, Abdul's 1 day work will be how much? One day work will be equal to 1 upon x minus 6. Okay. So this is 1 day's work. We are told that together they will finish the work in 4 days. Okay, so that means their 1 day work will be how much? 1 day work will be equal to 1 upon 4. So this is Ramesh's 1 day work. This is Abdul's 1 day work. Together they complete the work in 4 days. So together their 1 day's work is this much. So that means 1 upon x plus 1 upon x minus 6 is equal to 1 upon 4. This is their 1 day's work. Let's cross multiply and find out. So this will become x minus 6, okay, plus x whole thing upon x into x minus 6 equal to 1 upon 4. Okay, x plus x will become 2x, sorry, upon x into x minus 6 equal to 1 upon 4. So this is 2x minus 6. I forgot the 6. Yeah. Now we cross multiply and we'll get 4 into 2x minus 6 equal to x into x minus 6. Okay, I'll open this. You get 8x minus 24. Here we'll get x square minus 6x. So I'll take everything and put it on the right hand side. We'll get x square minus 6x. When I bring this on the right hand side, it will become minus 8x. When I bring minus 24 on the right hand side, it will become positive 24 equal to 0. You get x square minus 14x plus 24 equal to 0. Now we use quadratic equation to find. So 24 into 1 is 24. And since the constant term is positive and the middle term is negative, that means both the factors are, middle terms are negative. So 12 into 2 will give us 24. Minus 12 minus 2 will give us minus 14. And minus 12 into minus 2 will give us positive 24. So x square minus 12 x minus 2x plus 24 equal to 0. Take x common, x minus 12. You take minus 2 common, x minus 12 equal to 0. X minus 12 is common, we take it. And then what is left is x minus 2 equal to 0. It means x minus 12 equal to 0 on x minus 2 equal to 0. That will give us x equal to 12. One x will be equal to 2. Okay. Now, we will have to discard x equal to 2 because we have said that Ramesh takes x days, correct? But Abdul takes 6 days less. So if we take only Ramesh's day as 2 days, 6 days less means nothing is left. So it can't be 2. So it has to be 12 because 6 days less will at least give us some days, that is 6 days. Okay. So we say over here, we discard x equal to 2 as it can't be less than 6. Therefore, x is equal to 12. Okay. So in other words, therefore, we can say Ramesh alone takes how many days? 12 days to finish the work. This is for 4 marks. Coming to the final question, it says the following table shows the data regarding the height in terms of centimeters of students of class 10. Find the mean height of students of the class taking A as the assumed mean of the interval 162 to 168 using the assumed mean method. Table has been given, frequency has been given. we have to find the rest and then find the mean using the assume mean method. So let's begin. Already drawn the table here. So let's begin filling it. So this is the class mark. For those who do not know how to find the class mark, just add lower limit to upper limit and divide it by 2 and you will get your class mark. Usually it's the midpoint between the two. And because the class size is 6, so the difference between them will always be 6. So here it is 153. Then this will be 159, 162, 165. Sorry, 162, not sorry. 159, this is 165, sorry. This will be 171, 177, 183. Okay, difference between the 6, mistake over here. DI, so for that you need to know the, you need to assume, but we have been given that the taking A as assumed mean of the class interval 162 to 168. That means 162, that means this will become A. Okay, so A is equal to 165. Okay, and for DI, it is formula is DI equal to XI minus A. So first one is XI. 153 minus 165 will give us minus 12. 159 minus 165 will give us minus 6. This will be 0. This will be 6, 12 and 80. Okay. Next, we need to multiply Fi into Di. So 12 4s are 48. So minus 48. 6 7s are 42. Minus 42. 0 into anything is 0. 6 into 8 is 48. 12 into 6 is 72. 18 into 3 is 54. Okay. Add this up. So 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus 12 is 23. 23 plus 8 is 31. 31 plus 6 is 37. 37 plus 3 is 40. Okay. And over here, minus 48 plus 48 becomes 0. Minus 42 and plus 72 gives us plus 30. 30 plus 54 will give us 84. Now, let's find the mean with the formula for assume mean. Okay. Fi. So here our assume is 165. Summation of Fi and Di is 84. And summation of Fi is 40. Okay. So this will give us 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. 21 upon 10. So this 0 is remaining. That means this will become 2.1. So 165 plus 2.1 will give us 167.1. Okay. So that is the mean. So you can say therefore mean height of students of class 10 is 167.1 centimeters. Okay, this is by assume. So with this, we not only complete this question and this section, but we complete this model paper as well. Okay, so I hope this paper has been useful for you to understand how the paper needs to be solved, what type of question come, and the marking system, and what to expect from the paper. Okay, by now, I've already got the prelims papers. You would also be knowing how your papers do come. This will be an additional paper for you to follow and to practice as well. I can put up this paper on the WhatsApp channel. You can download it from there. If you like watching this video, please hit the like button. Share this video with your friends as well as your classmates. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. As I said, more videos will be put up. I will be solving the prelims paper as well shortly. for level 1 as well as for level 2. So keep a lookout for them as well. And if you have any questions, do message me below this video and I will try my best to reply to them, respond to them. If you like any particular video to be done, please let me know and I will try my best to do that. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and please do continue to watch more such videos. All the best for your exams. Thank you.